Superfood Evolution presents Eucomia bark, a tonic herb for the bones and joints. Eucomia bark is a major tonic herb that comes from a small tree native to China, often called the Chinese rubber tree because of its latex-bearing qualities. The bark of the tree has been used for many centuries as a decocted tea preparation for its profound effects on increasing the overall strength of the skeletal structure. A popular herb among athletes, Eucomia is known to help improve flexibility as well as increase physical energy. It is used to help fortify the bones, ligaments, and tendons, and is especially reinforcing to the knees, ankles, and back, particularly the lumbar lower spine region. Although the bark is a very energizing substance, it is not a stimulant per se, but works as an adaptogen to both activate circulation as well as calm the nerves if needed. Studied and well documented for its blood pressure lowering qualities and actions as an anti-inflammatory agent, Eucomia is a great herbal adjunct for the elderly for maintaining bone health, flexibility, and structural stability. In some current research, the bark extract is also shown to be of benefit to neurological functions and cognitive decline. A Yang Jing tonic herb. Eucomia bark is a highly revered herb in Chinese herbalism and was first mentioned over 2,500 years ago in the herbal classic Shenong Ben Cao Jing, listed next to ginseng as a superior tonic herb. In traditional Chinese medicine, it is viewed as a potent Yang Jing tonic, used to support the skeletal, reproductive, and endocrine systems. Jing, one of the three treasures in traditional Chinese medicine, is viewed as the primordial life force energy given to us at the time of our conception, and is said to be stored in the kidneys, joints, ligaments, spinal column, neck, and brain. As a Yang Jing tonic, it has been shown to have positive effects on many of these bodily regions, either directly or indirectly. Working with the kidney and liver organ systems, the teas or hot water extracts are a great supplement for those with symptoms of kidney yang deficiency, which may include low energy, sensation of coldness, weakness, and lethargy. It is sweet, warm, and bitterly pungent in nature, which makes it easily absorbed and suitable for most people. Tonifying to kidney yang functions, it is said to increase mental power and creativity, as well as strengthen the will. Referred to as du zhang in Chinese English, Eucomia is not used medicinally, but as a tonic to be used for a prolonged period of time on a consistent basis, ideally in herbal formulations specific to one's health diagnosis and goals. The bark cannot be eaten in its raw state, but must go through a hot water extraction process, either by simmering the dried material in water as a liquid tea or by concentrating it into a powdered hot water extract. It can also be prepared as a tincture in alcohol. These preparation techniques are necessary to release the health-enhancing compounds for consumption as an herbal supplement. What is Eucomia? Eucomia is the outer cork cambium layer of bark on the Eucomia tree, Eucomia ulmoides, and is typically cut off tree trunks at least 10 years of age. Inside the 1/8 inch thick bark is a natural white latex material with elastic-like qualities that is apparent when the bark pieces are cracked apart. The name Eucomia in fact means good gum, which refers to this rubbery substance likewise found to some degree in the leaves. Also called the Chinese rubber tree, the hard gum gutta percha contains between 3 to 10% latex in the bark. This amount varies depending on the quality it is sourced from. Older trees producing thick bark have a greater percentage of latex. Native to China, Eucomia ulmoides is the only species in the genus Eucomia and is unique to cold-tolerant, temperate climate zones. It is not related to the tropical rubber tree variety Hevea brasiliensis and can't be tapped for its latex like other types of rubber trees. Eucomia is an ancient tree species. Fossil records between 10 to 35 million years ago indicate that Eucomia ulmoides and other Eucomia tree species covered a much broader habitat range, with some fossil sites found in other locations such as Europe and North America. The outer bark is the primary part of the Eucomia tree that is used, but the leaves and seeds are also incorporated into some herbal formulas on a much smaller scale. Eucomia is endangered as a wild species, and the only bark consumed today comes from cultivated trees that are mostly grown in China. The Chinese name for Eucomia, Duzhong, according to the Bencao Gangmu, the Chinese Materia Medica, written during the Ming Dynasty, makes reference to a man named Duzhong who took the tonic and became enlightened. Harvesting Eucomia bark. Eucomia bark, when harvested correctly, grows back with a new layer, regenerating itself within a few months. For a quality material, the bark is collected from tree trunks that are 10 years or older. During a short 3-month period of time, when the active ingredients are most concentrated, the bark is cut and stripped off in segments. It is then folded together with the inner bark surfaces touching and stored for a few days until it turns a dark brown, black color. After sun drying, the coarsely textured outer bark layer is usually removed. Eucomia is often sold in strips that have been cut with uniform lines to expose the quality of the latex material for marketing purposes. Eucomia bark benefits. Strengthens the bones and joints. Eucomia has long been used in traditional Chinese medicine as a treatment for different types of arthritis and bone injuries. This is in part due to its qualities as a Jing tonic, beneficial for increasing the pliability and elasticity of the joints, ligaments, and muscle tissue. It is a commonly used ingredient along with other tonics like morinda, bupleurum, peony, licorice root, cistanche, goji, and atractylodes. Often Eucomia seed is also included in preparations as it exhibits similar properties to the bark, but also contains calcium, which helps to support healthy bones. The bark is a source of latex, the key active ingredient. When it is cracked and separated, thick, flexible latex threads hold the bark together, making it hard to tear apart. Being noticeably elastic in nature, this substance, following the doctrine of signatures, likewise promotes strength in the connective tissues when consumed. Eucomia tonic teas and extracts are supplemental to the kidneys as well as the liver, both organ systems which work together to produce similar effects on the skeletal structure. The customary phrase in TCM is, "When the liver is replenished, the sinews become strong, and when the kidneys are replenished, the bones will become hard." Eucomia is a top tonic herb supplement used among athletes as well as yoga and martial art practitioners, providing flexibility in the joints, hip, and back. It is additionally supportive to bodybuilders and perfect for intense physical workout regimens that require greater structural integrity and elasticity. Eucomia bark, when consumed for increasing athletic performance, is enhanced when used with other herbs like cordyceps and schizandra. As the perfect dietary adjunct for joint injuries or bone fractures, the bark is especially suitable in such cases of damage, stress, or trauma to these regions of the body. In a 2015 published study on Eucomia ulmoids in the Journal of Psychotherapy, research results showed that extracts significantly increase longitudinal bone growth rate and growth plate height in adolescent female rats. It has been traditionally used to help with pain, swelling, and weakness in the joints. However, it is not a medicinal remedy per se. It works as a tonic to be taken daily for optimal results. It is generally best to take Eucomia as a preventative supplement to nourish and maintain healthy bones and joints before problems develop. Eucomia should furthermore be consumed in addition to a health-promoting diet and regular exercise program that incorporates mild weight-bearing workouts known to help increase and sustain bone strength and density. Some of the primary compounds in the bark which contribute to its tonifying properties include various iridoid and lignin glycosides. The constituent acubin is a main iridoid glycoside present in the herb along with other phytochemicals such as eucomiol, eucomioside, pinoresinol, diglucoside, flavonoids, and tannins. Helpful tonic herb for osteoarthritis and osteoporosis. Eucomia in many cases can be used as a nutritional tonic for the elderly to ensure healthy cartilage and to guard against conditions like arthritis. Osteoarthritis is one of the most common forms of arthritis affecting millions of individuals worldwide. It is a degenerative disease that causes pain, stiffness, and impaired joint, hand, knee, and spine functions. It occurs from the wearing down of the protective cartilage on the end of bones as we age, and is largely influenced by dietary and lifestyle habits. In a study published in 2013 in the Journal of Experimental and Therapeutic Medicine, Eucomia was demonstrated to have a cartilage-protecting effect in rats with osteoarthritis, potentially by improving cartilage metabolism, regulating the degradation of the extracellular matrix of the articular cartilage, and inhibiting apoptosis in chondrocytes, thereby slowing down joint degradation. It's especially beneficial for postmenopausal women as a health-enhancing tonic for preventing conditions like osteoporosis and helps to nourish weak or brittle bones. After menopause, women are more susceptible to bone loss because of decreased amounts of estrogen in the body. In a study published in 2014 in the American Journal of Chinese Medicine, an extract of Duzhong, Eucomia, was shown to be a useful alternative therapy for the prevention of disuse-induced osteoporosis through its ability to regulate bone metabolism. In another study, Eucomia's total lignin content was identified as the constituent responsible for its effectiveness in suppressing the loss of bone mass in vivo and in vitro research. Eucomia bark exhibits neuroprotective activities. In Chinese herbalism, the brain and its functions are closely related with the kidney system, and Jing herbs like Eucomia also work to nourish cognitive capabilities. The bark extracts or teas are also favorable as a general tonic for the central nervous system, useful for alleviating stress and anxiety, as well as protecting against adrenal fatigue. Current scientific research has shown that Eucomia prevents and/or decreases amyloid B-induced neuronal cytotoxicity and is noted as a result to improve learning and memory skills. It has also been known to protect neuronal cells from apoptosis induced by Parkinson's-related neurotoxins. In a 2015 study, Eucomia ulmoids was shown to have neuroprotective effects helpful as a complementary treatment for Parkinson's disease due to its ability to improve the ubiquitin proteasome system, which may contribute to the prevention of neurodegeneration. Two derivatives in Eucomia, iridoid and catechol, also display effectiveness as anti-inflammatory agents that help to protect against neuroinflammation, a key factor in neurodegenerative conditions. Duzhong, for this reason, is a commonly used tonic therapy for strokes in China. In another study published in the Journal of Biomolecules and Therapeutics, Eucomia ulmoids extracts, EUE, demonstrated inhibitory effects on cognitive decline, memory, and learning deficits. The study concluded that the neuroprotective actions of EUE may potentially be applied in the treatment of neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's. Good for high blood pressure. Widely used in traditional Chinese medicine to treat hypertension or high blood pressure, Eucomia bark was shown in clinical trials to possess blood pressure lowering properties with beta-adrenergic blocking activity that naturally helps to dilate the blood vessels. One of the main antihypertensive compounds found in Eucomia is pinoresinol diglucoside, a lignin also found in sesame, cruciferous vegetables, and olive oil. Acubin and the other iridoids of Eucomia are also believed to be key phytonutrients responsible for its anti-inflammatory effects, attained by inhibiting the arachidonic acid pathway. This may partly explain its use in treatments of arthritis. The tonic herb Romania also contains the active iridoid glycoside constituents, including acubin, and is often used with Eucomia in formulas specific for joint pain. An energizing sexual tonic. Most major Chinese tonics, especially Yang and Jing herbs, are very stimulating to the sex glands and organs. They help to increase sexual libido, normalize sex functions, and are naturally energizing on a physical level. In TCM, Eucomia bark is used for a number of pregnancy-related conditions. It is known to both calm a restless fetus and to prevent threatened miscarriages. Can latex cause an allergic reaction? Latex, an allergen well known in other rubber tree species, can cause contact dermatitis upon repeated exposure for individuals allergic to it. However, this is rarely the case when orally ingested. Many people with latex allergies are able to consume Eucomia tonics without any adverse side effects, and there are currently no reported cases of latex allergies occurring from the consumption of Eucomia bark as an extract, tea, or tincture. Just as a precautionary measure, we would recommend that people with hypersensitivity to latex take the herb in small doses and increase the amount over time once you know there are no unwanted reactions. Types of Eucomia bark. Whole bark. This is the whole plant material, usually sold in larger pieces to prevent the drying out of the latex substance. It can be broken apart and used in tea decoctions. Eucomia powdered extracts. These are hot water extracts that are concentrated in a powder for use as a bulk powder, capsule, or tablet. Herbal formulations. These are herbal preparations using Eucomia bark as either the primary or secondary ingredient. Tinctured extracts. A liquid solution created by extracting Eucomia bark in alcohol to concentrate its active compounds. How to use. Eucomia bark, like other tonic herbs, are best and most effective when they have been simmered in water or tinctured in alcohol. The herb can be used alone, but is often combined with any number of other herbs or even Ayurvedic rasayanas. It is commonly found in many patent herbal formulations, in smaller amounts or as a primary ingredient, depending on the purpose. It is ideally used in specific preparations created according to the unique health issues and constitution of the individual being treated. As a mildly warming and sweet yang herb, it is often combined with other Jing herbs like foti or romania to counteract their cooling nature and activate their constituents. It can be used in herbal tea recipes designed to build kidney yang, nourish kidney yin, and to increase sexual libido. The whole bark pieces can be broken apart and decocted in water for 20 minutes or longer, alone or with other herbs. The bark can also be used to create an alcohol-based tincture, which is an excellent way to extract many of the beneficial components. It has a pleasantly sweet, mildly bitter, and earthy taste. Dosage. Eucomia is more effective when divided into 2 doses and consumed twice a day. It is best taken in the morning or afternoon, as it is an energy tonic. 1/4 to 3 teaspoons of powdered extract, 3 to 12 droppers of liquid extract, 6 to 9 grams of bark pieces in a 1-quart tea decoction. Favorite Eucomia products. Our 2 favorite companies featuring high-quality Eucomia products are Dragon Herbs and Jing Herbs. Dragon Herbs offers a tinctured alcohol extract of Eucomia called Eucomia Drops, and also includes Eucomia as an ingredient in their bone-building formulas. Jing Herbs has a powdered hot water extract of Eucomia that is sold in bulk to be spooned into drinks and teas. They also have an herbal preparation called Restore the Jing, which includes Eucomia as a primary herb. Precautions. There are no known side effects of Eucomia bark. However, since the bark contains latex, people with latex allergies should proceed with caution. Although there are no known cases of a Eucomia allergy to someone sensitive to latex, the possibility may exist. It should be temporarily avoided in cases of extreme yin deficiency or weakness, as it may be too drying. Thanks for watching, and for more on tonic herbs, visit our website at superfoodsforsuperhealth.com. For trusted sources of the highest quality Eucomia we can find, be sure and check the links in the description box below this video. Please give this video a thumbs up if you found it useful. And be sure and check out these other related videos.